oh, I love being a woman. When did you start loving being a woman? When you were fat or when you were skinny? Because it's giving me fat phobia.
My God.
Remember when I told you about the Adele story? Yeah, like how a lot of it was fake and whatnot.
Adele is basically a pop star. So she's in the news basically for transphobia, right? What she said on the Brit Awards. So I like to have context because I find like a lot of people on YouTube, what they do is they take a snippet of someone's video and say, oh, that person is transphobic. So at the end of the award, right, they used to have best male category and best female category. But because they wanted to be inclusive, they got rid of the male and the female, right? Keep up. So you know Adele take her big ass up to the stage. Because now she's dating a black man, so you know she's got to be a little transphobic, right?
No! Where'd that transition come from?
Wow.
Yeah. You know, so I was messing with this broad, right? We taking up to my bedroom, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to suck this bitch's dick, right? And you're like, what? What just happened? Can I appreciate?
The thing that happened is this, all right? I'm gonna tell you this. I should have saw the sign, cause when you finish your sentences and you clap your hands, you about to turn left. That's what happened.
I suspected it was gonna get a little bit petty. Well, she took her fat ass to the stage.
So you know Adele take her big ass up to the stage.
I said, oof, okay.
And I was like,
maybe.
she do kind of have a fat ass, so I'm gonna let that slide.
Because now she's dating a black man, so you know she's got to be a little transphobic, right? Because you know what black men brings, straight black men bring to the community. Transphobia, all the jazz. If Adele was with a white guy, this shit would not happen.
Nah. Wait,
No, I refuse. Okay. You almost hurt yourself there because I really wish you stretched before you did that reach. That's a reach. That's a reach, girlfriend. That's a reach. Oh my God.
Yo, you know what? No, you know what? I owe Fresh and Fit an apology. It's not even their fault that they saying anti-black stuff. They've been getting with these Beckys, right? Because if they would have been with the Shaniquas, they wouldn't have been saying this stuff. That doesn't work like that. How?
Because it was the patriarchy talking.
Yeah. Everything is our fault. Motherfuckers can be at home chilling by themselves. A woman can be saying, I'm proud to be a female. Black men are at fault.
But let me continue. So Adele basically said out of her mouth,
the name of this award has changed, but I really love being a woman and being a female artist. I do.
So basically you guys heard her. She said, I understand that the award is changed to gender fluid, but I love being a woman. I love being a female. Adele, you know damn well you were trying to lick gunshots on gender fluid people and the trans community. You know that it's gonna push the envelopes. Girl, it's not the trans people's fault while your show got canceled in Vegas.
Okay.
Hold up, she never even blamed y'all.
Yo.
She has a show in Vegas. She had to cancel her residency because of the fact that they couldn't prep the show because so many people were locked down, getting sick, so it was hard to actually prep a show to put on. That's what she said. Nothing to do with trans folks. I don't know where this came from. That link, okay, that so-called context that you wanted to find, you threw that shit in the trash can, okay? I'm not a female. That's facts. But I could imagine that there are certain struggles that female artists face that can make their trajectory towards the top be different. So I could understand that when she gets up there, she has an award, she's like, damn, in spite of all the bullshit I have to go through as a female trying to make it as an artist, right? That I'm still here. I could understand that's part of her entire experience. So for you to be like, this is a jab at us, that's crazy to me.
I'm going to say it's consistent with what we've already said in the past.
Yeah.
And I've already told you in the past.
Tell them.
It's not my fight. I'm not part of that discussion. I stopped being part of that discussion a long time ago. I'm not the one who's going to have to deal with that. That's not me. That's y'all.
So don't take your anger out on trans people. Like, girl, you didn't have to be extra.
And you didn't have to put your trauma out on other people who are not talking about you. You talking about Adele's projecting? You're projecting, boo boo. She didn't even mention y'all. She had nothing to say about y'all.
That's it. When someone is triggered, there's no point. Sense is not there. It's not the sense. It's the triggers that talks.
That's okay.
You understand? I understand that it's okay, but what I'm saying is like, I learned that you reasoning or trying to reasoning with them, it's not gonna happen.
I'm not doing this to respond to her specifically.
No,
this is for the viewers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? What she want? If she want to live in La La Land and be delusional, that's her right. That's her prerogative, right? The main thing is, if you get on these platforms and you say something crazy, folks should be able to just be able to say,
definitely.
This is why what you said is nonsense.
This is wild.
That's wild, bruv.
Definitely.
I'm all fucking get up here talking about I'm proud to be black, and somebody else would be like, I feel like you were trying to take a shot at white people and the greater American public by not identifying first as an American. Who cares? Like, yo, man, just shut up. Maybe that's part of their experience and I won't talk about that. Who cares? I would have also had the same energy if a trans artist got up there and said, I'm proud to be a trans artist and to win this award.
Yes.
I'm elated. And if some females got mad, they'd be like, excuse me, as a cis woman, I mean, shut your ass up.
Shut up.
You want to be proud to be a trans woman, to
person.
be a gay artist? Like, how many gay artists have gone on black? I'm proud to be. I don't give a fuck.
Let's go.
I don't care.
Let's go.
So if the Brit Awards decides, hey, we want to be more inclusive, why are you taking your big ass on stage? Oh, I love being a woman. When did you start loving being a woman? When you were fat or when you were skinny? Because it's giving me fat phobia.
My God. Bro, I think this is not going to get better. I think we're good. Like, my God.
What does this have to do with
What the fuck?
You know what? This probably needs to be a separate video, but the amount of people that are upset at Adele for losing weight is crazy.
Yeah.
It is scary. Like, how mad they are at her for making a healthy decision.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Because it's giving me fat phobia. Because you weren't saying you love being a woman when you were 250 pounds. But now you 150, you love being a woman. Girl, we know, I'm not saying that she's transphobic, but she wanted to lick shots. She wanted to fire shots at the trans community. We know this. Just walk in your transphobia. Walk in your turfism.
I'm not saying you're transphobic, but you can walk in your transphobic heels and enjoy strutting around like the devil wears Prada. Bitch, hello Adele. From the other side, how does it feel to be a trans woman now? Cause yesterday you was cool, you was fat. Today you was skinny, you were turf. We got a problem. Oh, you want to give a shout out to your son? Is he black? Cause he's probably anti-trans too. How was that nigga dick? Yeah? You got that masculine energy in you? You got that patriarchy in you? Good. Good.
Did you
Good.
say how's that nigga dick?
Yeah. I've been watching the wrong kind of porn. Yeah. Yeah. If you ever go on Pornhub, they got a turf category. It's pretty much interracial. So, I'm just saying, this to me is mad.
It's crazy.
This is unhinged.
It's crazy.
This is unhinged. This is like seeing things that aren't there.
No.
For me, I'd rather someone just say, yo, I do not like trans people. I'm a turf. I respect J.K. Rowling than these undercover turfs. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Adele is a turf.
You know, sometimes there's a difference between someone not liking you and not liking trans people. Like, you're dislikable, right? Just based off this video, I'm just saying, summarizing it right. I could see why someone could say, I don't like you. You don't always have to link it to the fact that you're trans. Sometimes you're just a shitty person who happens to be trans, right? There's some black people that I hate. It's not because they're black.
It's not self-hate.
No. Sometimes it's just because they're fresh and fit, right? That happens. It's not because they're blackness. There's a difference between the two things, right? There can be people you really dislike. That's okay.
Yeah, you have the right to.
But it's not because of their identity or what that it has nothing to do with that.
She's giving turf like, because girl, we know you're a woman. We know that you love being a woman. But the award title was gender fluid. Why didn't you say you love being a woman when you got the first award? Why didn't you say you love being a woman when you got the second award? You waited for the gender neutral award to make that comment. Girl, catch the tea.
Maybe it's because when she lost her weight, she recognized just how much of a negative influence everybody had on her body image, how everyone felt beholden to her body because she's a female. Maybe she became more cognizant of her sex within this industry as she began to have more and more body issues over time and realized how insidious a lot of this stuff is. Sometimes you're not cognizant of your identity until it becomes an issue within whatever realm that you live in, right? That happens to people. So then you be like, damn, you know, in spite of... But I'm not going to repeat myself.
Man, this shit right here makes me want to go take a shit.
She been taking a shit in this fucking video this whole time.
I'm gonna go out my...
And this is why you see all of these people who do not like trans on YouTube. They're, oh, this is why the trans community is going crazy. And then you have like women, especially black women. Oh, why don't we never hear from the trans man? Is it because of misogyny? Because trans women are so loud and like to take over spaces? The spaces are for us, girl. The last time I checked, trans women are women. Trans women are not female, but trans women are women. So we're going to be in women's spaces, whether you like it or not.
So you're not proud to be a woman?
Huh?
She's a woman.
Right.
Adele's a woman.
Okay.
She's a woman.
Right.
Adele's proud to be a woman.
Uh-huh.
Maybe she's referring to you too. Aren't you proud to be a woman too?
Can't be mad at that one.
I mean, no?
I don't disagree.
Whether you like it or not, cis is going to be in women's spaces. Did your black boyfriend tell you to say that? Because we know there's a lot of OTEPs, right? That you white girls love. You guys love these OTEPs, right?
By definition, a hotep is not going to go out with a white girl. How?
This is just nonsense. It's nonsense, and we're going to see more of this. So just buckle up, folks. But yeah, I just have to watch myself to not get triggered by any of this and be like, I just be like,
Not my
that's
fight.
crazy. That's crazy.
Not your fight.
It's not your fight?
It's not your fight.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't have to be a fight.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes you just drop in a brawl.
Yeah.
You
just gotta.
Yeah, you
say
see
shit.
two girls pulling each other's hair. Sometimes you be like, yo, can I get a kick in? No, never happened to you?
No.
No, you never see two bitches be like, I'll rip your hair up. And you just be like,
Punt.
that's my girlfriend. I don't know the bitch. What do you guys think in the comments below? We want to hear from you. Let us know. Do you agree, disagree? Can you be proud to be a woman?